Okay guys, it's back with another discussion video, and today I'm going to be talking about a certain cartoon Adult Swim series, well, not Adult Swim series, but a Fox series that was picked up by Adult Swim for reruns, has came back to not only Adult Swim for this generation, but for the future of streaming and hopefully television in general, because King of the Hill, Hank Hill, the propane top man seller of all time, is back. The guy who knows propane, loves propane, lives by propane. He keeps propane close to the Bible, if it was even a book. But unfortunately, you know, this guy, it's just a whole other. It's his entire nature to endure and enjoy propane. Oh, anyways, King of the Hill has been one of those best Adult Swim series out there, along with it being on Fox. But who the fuck watches Fox anymore? The fact that this is the best animation series I've watched in a long time, and it's just I don't know. It's just. It just hits me. Mike Judge's creation, also with Beavis and the Butthead. When I was in elementary school, I remember watching King of the Hill. It was really exciting. It's something that's not like all other adult cartoon shows. It doesn't talk about like drugs a lot. It doesn't talk about just going through a crazy mess of what's going on in today's world. It's just only like a certain situation, a certain story writing that could be applied into real life, and it's relatable. So if you could see it almost as Bob's Burgers without the crazy shit going on, like they want to make the show exactly as realistic as possible. There's some shows that actually show that type of attitude and that behavior as a whole entire series in general. So that's what made King of the Hill that much better than any other adult series out there or cartoon series out there. If we talk about Family Guy is just Family Guy. It just does what it wants. It goes out of like its way to just talk about not flashbacks. Are they called flashbacks? I don't know what they're called, but it like that one time Peter kept saying, "Oh yeah, like that one time I did this or that with Kevin Bacon." Like he keeps doing all these crazy shit that isn't relatable, and sometimes it could be considered as fucking false to the point where it's like, okay, this is just for shits and giggles, and it goes out of line for no reason. But when you watch South Park, they get as real as it gets. They could sometimes tap into the fiction of stuff, but they don't like stir away from reality. They don't like to like stay away from reality. They like to apply it to South Park because they know what they're doing. So if we're watching South Park is just gonna be funny no matter what, because they just know what they want to do, and they don't just need to put in a bunch of fictional shit just to make their shit look amazing. Or like, somebody like Peter Griffin tearing that one guy's face at the retirement home he brung Peter Schmidt into. That episode was like unrealistic. That's fictional. Like, or Peter like driving around Roadhouse style and almost causing an accident somehow. But in King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, if there's a car accident, it's real. It's all fucking real. And that's just what I have to say about King of the Hill. It's exactly the same as The Simpsons back in its prime, if not just as good. And I appreciate them for doing stuff like that. Now, if we had to continue with this article, I mean, it looks like that Greg Daniels and Mike Judge tried really hard to get Fox on board with renewing the series, but it didn't came to fruition. Instead, they just got Adult Swim picking it back up, putting it back on the air, and it brings in numbers, because King of the Hill, it's just a meme. It's really a meme. It's so enjoyable to watch, and it has those moments, especially when that video where they applied when you say run, when you say run, right? Is that so? What is it? Yeah, when you say run, that anime OST being applied when Bill, the character that has been down bad ever since season 1, you know, they show a flashback of him saying all these majestic ass speeches to Boomhauer when Boomhauer couldn't get with the girl that he wanted and he tried to propose to, and he was down bad too, and he started drinking and shit. Then Bill just starts saying this crazy amazing ass speech about getting into holes, climbing out of them, trying again, going out there. He says everything that just applies to real life, like a good speech. Like, where does King of the Hill, like, where does Mike Judge come with this shit? I don't understand. But the writers are amazing at what they do, and I love it. It's really good. I've watched King of the Hill for so long. It's been more than 1 year. I've known all the characters. I could even remember one episode by heart, but now, since, you know, times have changed, that is an important key detail. So that means not only Bobby Hills is going to be progressing from just being from a teenager, and also Bobby Hill, yeah, that he's a weird kid, but it's a relatable, like, it's a relatable thing. Yes, you can say with Chris Griffin from Family Guy, he's a weird kid too, but here's the thing, here's the difference. Bobby Hill learns and becomes a development character, a well-developed character. Chris Griffin is just the same as he always has been, and he has to take into different, he has to like adapt into any different type of situations that's going on in his fucking life and with his family. That's what's boring about Family Guy. It doesn't have a certain character's fucking like the character doesn't have one like title. They go to multiple titles, and they just don't have a characteristic that best fits them anymore. It's only if Peter Griffin, the main character, has one character, and that's being stupid or applying himself to any type of situation where he needs to just be funny as hell, and he is, it is really laughable to watch, but it's not always funny. I mean, it could be, but it just, to me, I mean, Family Guy is funny, but sometimes it hits that rare laughable moment. But with King of the Hill, every character, like, their characteristics, like, it's just exactly linear. It's nothing different. They don't diverse into any other type of situation where they have to change characteristics. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering with my words, but they just keep it exactly the same. So what can we say about King of the Hill? It is a good show. I hope it does well, and I hope they get into almost every streaming platform available, especially Hulu, because I have Hulu, and I don't care about Fox ever picking up King of the Hill. I don't, because they could do way much better. Because if any other animation studio out there that is independent right now and that is actually working on another streaming platform, yeah, sorry about that. But if there's any independent animation studio out there that is still currently doing their hard work in making animation series, and they're just like going all out, and they're becoming popular as shit, and they don't need a major network to help them out, even though they have the money to pay these people, they could go on and be just as successful. And it doesn't fucking matter if they need to be given the opportunity of a lifetime. It doesn't matter. It's no longer the single way out in the animation when it comes to animations. Like, animations don't need to be picked up by major networks anymore. It's no longer like the necessity. So with King of the Hill, hey, I hope good luck to Mike Judge and Greg Daniels. I think they're doing something great here by bringing back an animations series. I'm very curious on how Bobby will look like in the future. I'm very curious of what Luann might look like in the future. I'm curious about the whole entire family, the Hill family. I really want to know what's going to happen. So yeah, and they have all these heartwarming moments, every episode being momentous and like very memorable. I really want to see those type of episodes again, especially at this time where things aren't really going as well as it seems, but hey, at least King of the Hill is there to cheer us up. So hopefully we get to see that. Also, Beavis and Butthead is obviously back, and I hope I could get in touch with the episodes as soon as possible. The new season, really, really good episodes. It's funny as shit to watch too.